Hello, everyone. I'm Bacon Bears, and welcome to That's My Opinion. This is a little bit of a different style than I'm used to doing because I want to do quick trial breakdowns, and that's what I'm going to be doing daily for the Karen Read trial. So that's what we're doing today. Before we get started, just a quick note. This video is based on public court records, media coverage, and official reporting. It's intended for informational and commentary purposes only. I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible, honestly. Everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. However, I know that the internet is divided on this, and I want to hear your opinions down in the comment box down below. So make sure you do that. And with that being said, let's dive into everything that happened in day one of the Karen Read trial. So what is this trial all about? Karen Read is facing charges of second-degree murder, manslaughter, and leaving the scene of an accident causing a death. Prosecutors claim that after a night of drinking on January 29th of 2022, Karen Read struck her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, with her SUV outside a fellow officer's home and left him in the snow. But Karen Read and her defense team argue that she's innocent. They say O'Keefe was actually injured or killed inside of the home that he was found outside of, and that the investigators manipulated the evidence to protect others and to frame her. So we have an opening statements recap, right? First, the prosecution told the jury that Karen Read was intoxicated, emotional after an argument with O'Keefe, and intentionally struck him with her SUV. He said the jury will see evidence like broken taillight fragments found at the scene, damage to Karen's car, cell phone data, and statements she allegedly made afterwards. The prosecution also pointed out to John O'Keefe's injuries, claiming they are consistent with him being hit by a vehicle. But then the defense had their chance to respond, and defense attorney Alan Jackson, who is a personal favorite of mine, if I could be a lawyer when I grow up, it might be him. I don't know. I think he's great. But he was claiming that this investigation was biased and corrupt from the start. He told jurors that the real story is that John O'Keefe was beaten inside the home, not struck by a car. Jackson accused the police and investigators of protecting their own and using Karen Read as a scapegoat. He even pointed fingers directly at specific officers, including Trooper Michael Proctor, accusing him of mishandling evidence and steering the case unfairly. Several important pieces of key evidence were mentioned, and we'll hear about them more during the trial, but some of the things that stuck out was a broken taillight. There were pieces that were allegedly found near O'Keefe's body days after the incident. The defense strongly suggested that these fragments might have been planted. There's blood evidence, and the defense hints that there could be blood found inside of the home where O'Keefe was last seen alive, and surveillance footage. Both sides, the defense and the prosecution, both agree that the video from neighboring homes will play a huge role. But the defense claims that critical footage is missing or was not properly preserved. The courtroom is completely packed, right? It has members of both families from both sides, along with heavy media coverage. And Karen Read appears emotional but composed throughout the day. Judge Beverly Cannoni reminds jurors multiple times to avoid all news and social media coverage about the case, stressing the importance of focusing only on the evidence that is presented in the courtroom. And I have to tell you, with the media coverage that was happening right now, and if you're new to this, from the media coverage that was on the first trial, how did you miss it? I'm curious as to how they got jurors. You know, I guess not everybody's into like true crime stuff, but how did you miss it? And here's my takeaway after day one. The prosecution gives a clean step-by-step outline of what they plan to show. But in my opinion, it's mostly circumstantial evidence so far. The defense comes out aggressively, trying to immediately plant seeds of doubt in the jury's mind, not just about Karen Read's guilt, but about the entire police investigation. And both sides have a long road ahead. I am very interested to see how long this goes. Now, I want to hear your thoughts because I got to tell you, it is incredibly divided on the interwebs. Do you believe that the defense argument about the police cover-up could convince the jury? Or will the physical evidence be strong enough for the prosecution? And we have to remember, if we ourselves are acting as jurors, the burden of proof beyond a reasonable doubt is on the prosecution, not the defense? Drop your thoughts down below in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think as this trial unfolds. Thank you so much for watching today's breakdown. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any of our daily trial updates. And if you want even more true crime commentary and court case breakdowns, check out some of our other videos linked right in here somewhere, wherever they do it. There's plenty more coming your way. I'm Bacon Bears, and that's my opinion. I'll see you tomorrow for day 2.